طالبان احساس یعنی ایران رو دشمن خودش میدونست و این اسلامی که در ایران بود قبول نداشت. وجود طالبان در شرق ما یک تهدید جدی استراتژیک برای ماست. این طالبان دشمن ماست، آمریکا هم احساس می‌کرد طالبان دشمن ماست و سرنگونی طالبان در درجه اول تامین کننده منافع ایران. کوشش صادقانه برای مبارزه با تروریسم در تمامی اشکال آن و از جمله تروریسم دولتی یکی دیگر از نکات مورد اهتمام جمهوری اسلامی ایران است. باید برای ریشه‌کن کردن حقیقی این پدیده شوم همراه با مبارزه با عوامل فعلی آن از طریق همکاری جدی و شفاف بین المللی در راه تحقق عدالت در جهان.
Iran encouraged its allies, the Northern Alliance, to fight alongside U.S. Special Forces. Within weeks, the Taliban collapsed.
This was Iran's first major effort to help the United States, to topple the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. This would have been impossible without Iran's help.
الإيرانيون سعوا لاقتلاع صدام من العراق بإدخال الأمريكي، وهذه مسؤولية كبيرة جدا يتحملون.
المشروع الأمريكي
هم رغبوا وسعوا وأرسلوا العراقيين إلى أمريكا ليطمئنوا الأمريكان ليأتوا إلى العراق.
We cannot ignore the threats posed by Saddam Hussein to this region, to countries like Iran and Kuwait, to the Iraqi people themselves, and to the security of the region and the world.
قبل از اون احساس دشمنی با صدام نبود. صدام دشمن ما بود، ولی ما هم می‌خواستیم که صدام از بین. گفتم بیا این تجربه افغانستان رو در مورد عراق رو تکرار بکنیم. منتها این دفعه 6 به علاوه 6 باشه. 6 همسایه عراق به علاوه 5 عضو دائم شورای امنیت که آمریکا هم جزو اوناست. به علاوه این
Iran wanted more than George W. Bush, Saddam Hussein overthrown. That was absolutely 100%. There was not an epsilon of doubt on Iran's side that Saddam has to go.
عراق هم برای ایران بسیار مهم بود. در همین چارچوبی که ما به افغانستان نگاه می‌کردیم، به آینده عراق هم نگاه می‌کردیم. نیروهای زیادی در ایران بودن، شخصیت‌های برجسته‌ای که میتونستن رهبران آینده عراق باشن.
للسيد الخامنائي في لبنان سندمر لبنان تحت عنوان عداوة أمريكا، وفي العراق سندمر العراق تحت عنوان التحالف مع أمريكا. حينما يكون رجل واحد في مكان ما كالعراق متحالف مع الأمريكان ويخوض حربا مدمرة في العراق، وفي مكان آخر في لبنان يقول أنه مخالف للأمريكان ويكاد يدخل البلد في أتون حرب تحت عنوان خلافه للأمريكان، هذا موضوع لا يمكن.
Most Americans don't know is that in 1976, President Jimmy Carter orchestrated the change of power in Iran that replaced the Shah of Iran with a government led by Ayatollah Khomeini. The former President of the United States supported the funding of an Islamic cleric who attempted to assassinate America's strongest Muslim ally, the Shah of Iran, and birth an Islamic revolution. Sums of $150 million were being periodically transferred to Paris into the Ayatollah Khomeini's bank account while he was in exile with the assistance of the CIA. Carter told world leaders at a summit meeting of his plan to overthrow the Shah of Iran and that Khomeini would be taking over and was a Gandhi-like figure.
He could have planned all this, masterminded all this, set up all the organization. I know that one man alone could not have done it. This I know. I know that tremendous amount of money was spent. This also I know. I know that top experts in propaganda were used to show us like tyrants and monsters, and the other side as democratic, liberal revolutionaries who wanted to save the country. I know how mean the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation, had been towards us. This I know, because we have all the files.
Were you surprised how much freedom he had to speak out in France?
In a way, yes. In another way, we thought that wherever he would be in Europe, probably he would have had the same opportunities of speaking, and the same staff would be around him, because I don't think that he himself was planning. The planning was done somewhere else.
Where do you think the planning was done?
Well, that's the question.
Reynolds. Good evening. Now we know the United States has passed the word to the Shah of Iran. It's time for him to leave his country. This is not being said publicly, but officials here in Washington are confirming it privately. Here's the story from diplomatic correspondent Barry Dunsmore.
At the time that the Shah was meeting his new civilian government this past weekend, he was aware that the U.S. had made its decision. It was a subtle decision. It did not constitute a public disavowal of the Shah, nor in any way call for his abdication. The decision was simply to instruct U.S. Ambassador Sullivan that the next time the Shah asked for advice on whether or not to take a vacation, the advice should be, by all means, yes. This was done in the full knowledge that if the Shah leaves, he may never get back. The public signal that the U.S. had decided the Shah must go was actually given last Thursday by State Department spokesman Harding Carter, who indicated for the first time that the basic policy of the U.S. was not the continuation of the Shah's reign.
Barack Obama needs to pick up the phone and make one phone call, and that phone call should be to Hosni Mubarak, the president of Egypt, and tell him, it's over. You have to go.
So I think you need a new world order, that China has to be part of the process of creating it.